Good morning, everyone. My name is Joanna Sanders, and I am a member of the Board of Trustees here at QUUF. Welcome into this day at Quimper Unitarian Universalist Fellowship, a liberal religious congregation founded in 1976 and bound together to serve religious freedom, caring community, and social justice. As we gather, I acknowledge that the water, land, and shorelines here in Port Townsend are the traditional territories of the S'Klallam and Chimicum peoples. We honor and acknowledge our Indigenous members and neighbors and vow to help restore and sustain these homelands. If you're visiting today, I offer a special welcome and invite you to join us for refreshments in the fellowship hall after the service. We have a newcomers table near the patio doors where our greeters are ready to answer any questions you might have. So may the welcome we offer you be in equal measure to the one in our hearts. We pause for a moment to do some essential business of the congregation. Join us for the annual QUUF Christmas potluck. Sign up on the bulletin board in the foyer with all the red arrows. Don't miss out. So let us settle our mind and calm our hearts.
Early morn of frosty winter, dawn of love's returning light, speak to me in songs of wonder, teach my heart to shine so bright. Oh, we light today's chalice with a poem read responsively from Jan Richardson, How the Light Comes. I cannot tell you how the light comes.
What I know is that it's more ancient than imagining.
That it travels across an astounding expanse to reach us.
That it loves searching out what is hidden, what is lost, what is forgotten, or in peril, or in pain.
That it has a fondness for the body, for finding its way toward flesh, for tracing the edges of form, for shining forth through the eye, the hand, the heart.
I cannot tell you how the light comes, but that it does, that it will.
That it works its way into the deepest dark that enfolds you, though it may seem long ages in coming, or arrive in a shape you did not foresee. May we lift our faces to let it find us.
May we bend our bodies to follow the arc it makes.
May we open more and open still to the blessed light that comes. As we settle into the colder days and longer nights and look forward to the beginning of the return of the light this month, we've come to the time at our fellowship when we light a new candle each Sunday until Christmas Eve. The flame of each new candle reminds us that something is happening now, but something more is still to come. The light of these candles grows brighter and brighter each Sunday, guiding us toward deeper faith, increased hope, shared joy, and more love. In prior weeks, we lit the candles of faith, hope, and love. This morning, we will light our fourth candle, the candle of joy. I now invite Maddox up to light the candle of joy.
For laughter and friendship, beauty and creativity, for star-filled nights and hot chocolate by the fire, for dance parties and cuddling up with a good book, for all the things we do that are exactly what we must want to do in this particular moment, we light this candle for joy.
Okay, stand over here. Okay. Joanna, could you help me? This is a shaman's candle, and we use that to light. This is the last night of Hanukkah, and I'm praying that the candles won't fall. I need Joanna to help me. I'm going to sing the blessing in Hebrew and then tell you what it means. Thank you. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Hanukkah. Blessed art thou, our Lord, our God, who has sanctified us by giving these candles to last for 8 days. We celebrate the miracle of the oil lasting. The lights of Hanukkah are a symbol of our joy. In time of darkness, our ancestors had the courage to struggle for freedom. Freedom to be themselves, freedom to worship in their own way. Theirs was a victory of the weak over the strong, the few over the many, and the righteous over the arrogant. It was a victory for all people and all times and for right now. Thank you. May you be blessed by the light.
stand over at
No,
the...
no, it should be on number 4.
It's not. Oh, we have sound. So please rise in body or spirit. We're going to do this one together. This is a round, and I'm going to teach it to you line by line, and then Doug and I will round it with you. So it goes, let's get a key. So, first line. Welcome darkness, welcome night. Welcome darkness, welcome night. Welcome night sky starry bright. Welcome night sky starry bright. Welcome dreaming, welcome rest. Welcome dreaming, welcome rest. Welcome to your winter's nest. Welcome to your winter's nest. Let's try it together and see how we're doing. Welcome darkness, welcome night. Welcome night sky starry bright. Welcome dreaming, welcome rest. Welcome to your winter's nest. Again. Welcome darkness, welcome night. Welcome night sky starry bright. Welcome dreaming, welcome rest. Welcome to your winter's nest. So we're going to do this one. We're going to sing it through. Doug's going to keep going, and then I'm going to come in as a second part. So you can stay with either one of us. Okay? So let's do it all together, and then Doug will keep going. Welcome darkness, welcome night. Welcome night sky starry bright. Welcome dreaming, welcome rest. Welcome to your winter's nest.
Welcome darkness, welcome night. Welcome night sky starry bright. Welcome darkness, welcome night. Welcome night sky starry bright. Welcome darkness, welcome rest. Welcome night sky starry bright. Welcome dreaming, welcome night. Welcome night sky starry bright. Welcome darkness, welcome night. Welcome night sky starry bright. Welcome dreaming, welcome rest. Welcome to your winter's rest.
Okay.
Everyone. Okay, I am also on. Ooh, powerful. My name is Bill Olgren. I'm the Director of Family Ministry here at QUUF. And what I would like to do now is invite all of the children who are young at heart to please join me up here on the chancel. Hello. Good morning, Hawk. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Sage, I'm deeply impressed at how you're navigating the skates here. Hello, everybody. So this morning, I have a very special box that we are going to explore together. But before we do, I have a question. Can anyone tell me what today is? Yes, Maddox.
21st.
It is the 21st of which month?
December.
December, yes. And what is important about this day in particular? Yes, Iris.
fall. It's still fall and almost winter.
It is, yes, it is like pretty much winter. It's pretty good. Yeah, Maya? Because it's the winter solstice today, yes, which celebrates the turning from fall into winter. That's exactly right. And what does the winter solstice celebrate? Can anyone tell me? I saw, yeah. Something very long, something very short. When it starts to get bright again, exactly. So, and today is also special. Nan Toby was lighting our Hanukkah menorah for us. It's the last night of Hanukkah today as well. And both of these celebrations are celebrations of the power of light and the joy of light. So we just had the longest night of the entire year last night. And at 7:03 this morning, we are starting our way back to get like 30 seconds more light every day for a little while. But our days will start to get longer and longer, and our nights will start to get shorter and shorter. And so as a way of celebrating that, do people see what is up here? What is on this table up here? Yeah, do you know? Candles, so many candles. So later in the service, what the adults are going to do is they are going to celebrate the light by bringing up and lighting candles all across this, as well as putting their intentions toward the year. So this is frequently a time when people say, what do I want this next year to be like? So we've come into the darkness, and now we are going to emerge from the darkness, and what are our hopes for the year? What are our joys for the year? Maddox just lit our candle of joy as well. We are covered in candles today. And so what I would like to do is share with you this box. So if people will want to look as I open this, we have an entire box of more candles, because there's no such thing as too many candles. So what I would like each of you to do is you get to be the first people to add candles to our solstice tableau. So to take a candle and to think about something that you would like to bring into this year and add it to our table up here. And be the first ones to add our solstice intentions.
It even blows.
That rhymed.
It does. It even glows a little bit, each of these.
Where do we put these?
Bear, would you like one? Yeah, just like that. So up on the table up here, so find a perfect spot for where you want to bring the light and add that to our table. Sage, you want to get one? Perfect. And Maya, did you get one? Would you like another one?
Yes.
Yes.
I put mine over there.
Perfect. Thank you so much for bringing your lights of intention to this year. All of our lights will join together, and we will build a bright year ahead of us.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah. So now we are going to form an arch in the middle of the aisle, and we are going to sing, we're going to sing ourselves out to our classes, where we will be doing a lot of exploration of solstice together.
We pause for a time of generosity and to receive an offering to the minister's discretionary fund, which is used for any QUUF member or local person who are in financial need. The ushers will come among us to receive the offering, and additional ways of giving will be projected. Please join me in our offering words. This fellowship is the community of ourselves. Its energy and resources are our energy and resources. Its wealth is what we share. As we contribute to the life of this community, we affirm our lives within it.
Some of you know the chorus of this song, and if you do, please sing along. In the nest of solitude, dreams burn bright, and the darkness that is home as well feeds us through the night. Blessed be the winter chill and the time of grieving. Bless the turning toward the light and the time of receiving. Blessed be the winter chill and the time of grieving. Bless the turning toward the light and the time of conceiving. Are we midwives attending birth, or hospice for the dying? In our brief time on the earth, a net of love we're tying. Blessed be the winter chill and the time of grieving. Bless the turning toward the light and the time of conceiving. Blessed be the winter chill and the time of grieving. Bless the turning toward the light and the time of conceiving. Oh, the path we're on we cannot tell what it's bringing. As we walk alone or hand in hand, we bless it with our singing. Blessed be the winter chill and the time of grieving. Bless the turning toward the light and the time of conceiving. Blessed be the winter chill and the time of grieving. Bless the turning toward the light and the time of conceiving. This time is set aside to share joys and sorrows. We recognize that our personal joys and sorrows are only a fragment of the joys and sorrows of the larger community of life. And thus we place this first stone, thinking in particular of all those involved in the recent shootings and of the people of Gaza and Ukraine and Sudan enduring these years of war. And now within the congregation, we light a candle for Judy Hester, beloved almost mom to Hillary Rosen, who is no longer in pain, but who leaves the world a dimmer place. Much love to all who love her. And we also light a candle for Henry Amick, who's been having a really hard time with his illness these past weeks. He appreciates all the support, but he is not well enough for drop-in visits. But he does love receiving cards. And we light a candle in honor of Gary Forbes, who was honored by the Washington chapter of the American College of Physicians in November by receiving the 2025 Laureate Award. This award recognizes his outstanding commitment to medical care, education, and community service. They say, quotes, Dr. Forbes exemplifies the values of the award through his leadership and dedication to compassionate care. Thus said the Washington ACP chapter. You are a gem, Gary. And we place a final stone, holding in our hearts the joys and sorrows that I've shared, but also thinking of such joys and sorrows among us that are unexpressed, but of no less importance. So let yourself just take a moment to sink into a bit of silence. Winter solstice is an in-between time, a cosmic pause before we move toward the light again. So let your mind pause. Let your thoughts drop down through your neck, your chest, your belly, your seat, your legs, all the way down to the ground. Feel the support of the chair. Feel the support of the earth below you, holding you. And as you breathe, let the exhale be just a bit longer than the inhale. Pausing on the exhale. Breathing. Dropping thoughts down to the ground. Just this. Just right here. Being present in the pause, in the stillness. Thank you. And for our reading today is In the Bleak Midwinter by one of my absolute favorite poets, Rosemary Watola Trummer. In the midst of cold, past the fringes of darkness, is this place of fire where we huddle at the edge of warmth to relieve our chill and regard each other's faces in the glow, where we learn stories of the shadows and meet our own darkness. Loneliness is, perhaps, believing there is no room for us in the circle. Belonging is knowing that every one of us is the flame. So before our special music, I want to invite anyone who is participating at home today to get a candle and matches so that you can light with us when we get to that part of the service. And our special music is Resilient Flame by Samara Jade. So this is another layer song, and you can feel free to stay seated, but if you would like to sing along, I'm going to teach the layers as we go, and then Doug's going to hold one of them while I move through the others, and you can decide what you want to do. All right, so first line. In the midst of winter, I found there was within me an invincible summer. So I'm going to teach you the first line. In the midst of winter, I found there was within me an invincible summer again. In the midst of winter, I found there was within me an invincible summer. One more time. In the midst of winter, I found there was within me an invincible summer. Second part. Deep down I know the light will grow, and and awaken seeds we sow. Try it. Deep down I know the light will grow, and awaken seeds we sow. Deep down I know the light will grow, and awaken seeds we sow. Oh, resilient flame keeps burning, trust within the light returning. Oh, resilient flame keeps burning, trust within the light returning. So that's the easiest part. You can stay on that if you want. What we're going to do now is go all three parts, twice each line. And when we get to that third part, if you want to stay there with Doug, you can. But if you want to keep singing with me, I'm going to go back through the other two parts with Doug holds the last one. All right? So here we go. In the midst of winter, I found there was within me an invincible summer. In the midst of winter, I found there was within me an invincible summer. Deep down I know the light will grow, and awaken seeds we sow. Deep down I know the light will grow, and awaken seeds we sow. Oh, resilient flame keeps burning, trust within the light returning. Oh, resilient flame keeps burning, trust within the light returning. In the midst of winter, I found there was within me
trust
an invincible summer.
Returning.
In the midst of winter, I found there was within me an invincible summer. Deep down I know the light will grow, and awaken seeds we sow. Deep down I know the light will grow, and awaken seeds we sow. Oh, resilient flame keeps burning, trust within the light returning. Oh, resilient flame keeps burning, trust within the light returning. Beautiful.
Joining us this morning is our very own Katy Taylor. She is an interfaith minister and singer to bring people together, who loves bringing people together to celebrate the mysteries of the living earth, and the winter solstice is a very important one. Welcome, Reverend Katy.
So as you know by now, today is winter solstice. The official time was 7:03 this morning. Some people call this the beginning of winter. Others think of it as the middle. It is the middle in terms of the dark, right? Because the dark is now going to change. But none of that really matters, because what matters is that we as human beings, we as Earth standing on 2 feet in bodies, that we are participating with the Earth in this yearly turning of the seasons. So tonight will be our longest night of the year, and starting tomorrow, the light will grow a little teeny tiny bit brighter each day through spring equinox until summer solstice when we have the longest day. And it will be tiny, we'll barely notice it at first, but then it picks up and we start feeling it. So this happens every year. Together with the earth, we travel into darkness, and then we get a chance to step onto the pathway out of the dark into the light. And we get to participate like this every year. We can do it consciously and let it be part of our lives. So we can now say we've made it into the darkest part of the season, and the only way out is through. But going through is toward the light. So that's the good news. So before we can think of the light and really focus on the light to come, it's important for us to honor the darkness. We've been, a lot of us, living through it, but that's different from honoring it. So, like the trees and the plants that are wintering now, in the winter they deepen and strengthen their roots. They drink in the nourishing rain and get what they need so they can grow again. We're invited to do the same thing. In the winter, we put down our strong roots that will anchor us. That will anchor us to the earth, anchor us to our lives, anchor us to our deepest sense of selves, so that we can withstand the coming storms. There have been many, and there will be many more. We need to be deeply anchored. One of the ways that we can anchor, and then we get stronger, is by actually consciously learning from the darkness. So it's the beauty of the seasons. They come around and around and around again, so we can practice again, getting stronger, anchoring more. So in the dark winter, we look at our dreams, we listen to visions, we wait for the light, but we also look at our griefs and our fears in the dark. If we can look and acknowledge, we have a chance of renewing ourselves. We have a chance of growing, a chance of healing. So like the winter tree, through our time rooting in the darkness, we'll also sprout little tiny buds. Little bits of new growth is going to start growing in us too. And we get ready to reemerge stronger in the spring because we've rooted and anchored. So instead of telling you more about winter and winter solstice and its lessons, we're going to do a ritual to experience this instead of just hearing me talk about it. We're going to do a winter solstice ritual together. It's going to start with a meditation, and then it's going to end with lighting a bunch of these candles up here. And again, if you're participating at home, go grab a candle and matches so you can participate later. So first thing is a meditation. And I invite you, if you're comfortable, to close your eyes. And if not, just to soften your gaze and cast it down. And let's start by breathing. See if you can breathe just a little bit deeper than you normally do. Maybe pause like we did earlier on the exhale. And find your rhythm of breathing that's slower, that's deeper, that helps you feel grounded, centered. And then throughout this meditation, we're going to have this response. I'm going to read it to you and then ask you to repeat it. Deep is the darkness, with no light at all, before and behind, and to either side. So try that with me. Deep is the darkness, with no light at all, before and behind, and to either side. One more time. Deep is the darkness, with no light at all, before and behind, and to either side. Imagine now that there are roots growing out of the bottom of your feet. You can feel them growing into the floor, through the floor, into the ground, rooting you into the earth. Deep is the darkness, with no light at all, before and behind, and to either side. Try that again. Deep is the darkness, with no light at all, before and behind, and to either side. As you breathe, let the roots lead you deeper, down a pathway that is opening up. Your particular pathway, your unique way into the earth. It's dark, but it's snug and safe. The earth is holding you, grounding you, surrounding you, and leading you into deeper, more hidden parts of yourself. Repeat with me. Deep is the darkness, with no light at all, before and behind, and to either side. Deep is the darkness, with no light at all, before and behind, and to either side. As you continue to breathe, you follow the pathway through the earth, along its twists and curves, held and guided through the meandering journey. Way up ahead, you see a faint glow of light, but you still have some twisty pathway to travel before you can get there. Deep is the darkness, with no light at all, before and behind, and to either side. As you go around the next bend, there is a hand-carved signpost in front of you with a question. What grief are you carrying? You feel curious and you place a hand on the center of your chest, on your heart center. You breathe here, feeling inside, open to what you might find. What grief are you carrying? And staying with whatever grief arises, I invite you now to turn to someone near you in silence. And if you're at home, you can turn to yourself. So turn to someone, and without telling the story of your grief, the person with the shortest hair will start first by simply completing this sentence. The grief I carry is, and just say it. Name one grief, come back to silence. All right, turn to someone. The grief I carry is. And the person with the longer hair says, I am here with you. The grief I carry is, I am here with you. If another grief bubbles up, feel free to do this, naming and acknowledging one more time. If not, remain in silence. Deep is the darkness, with no light at all, before and behind, and to either side. Now the other person gets to complete the sentence. The grief I carry is, and the other one says, I'm here with you. Again, if there's another grief that wants expression, go ahead and do it one more time. And then join me. Deep is the darkness, with no light at all, before and behind, and to either side. Deep is the darkness, with no light at all, before and behind, and to either side. It can feel this way in winter. It can also feel this way in grief. Now, returning to yourself and closing your eyes, come back to that cave and keep walking toward that faint glow of light. You find that it's growing now, it's coming closer, starting to glimmer and shine, and you follow that glimmer. It leads you to a small, cozy, protected cave. The light seems to be radiating from this cave, but you can't see where it's coming from. You're drawn to the light and find a comfortable place to sit. You breathe deeply and feel yourself held safely in the core of the earth. What do you see? What does it smell like? How does it feel here? As you continue to breathe, held by the earth and surrounded by a glowing light, you realize that the cave wants to offer you a gift. You breathe, you feel the earth, you look around you. What is your gift? Is it something you need? Something that's already a part of you? Something you wish to own in yourself? Maybe it's something you wish to grow or that you wish to remember. See what pops in. What is your gift? Breathe and receive your gift. The gift buried in the dark. It's time to travel back now. You feel the call of the pathway, the roots of the earth, leading you back through the darkness. Deep is the darkness, with no light at all, before and behind, and to either side. You have received not only your grief, but your gift. Even if you haven't been able to name it, it will be with you and bear fruit. You breathe in the depths of the earth as you follow the pathway, through the twisty turns of the dark and holding earth. Deep is the darkness, with no light at all, before and behind, and to either side. And now, as you are ready, you return to the surface of the earth, the outer part of yourself, the part of yourself that's here in this room with others celebrating the winter solstice, the gifts of the dark, and the return of the light. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. So now that we have explored the dark a bit, perhaps named our griefs or perhaps named our gifts, it is time to celebrate the return of the light. So just take a moment and consider the gift you received. Consider how you might bring this into the growing light, what your intention might be as the light begins to come back again. And in a moment, we're going to have a chance to come up to the solstice altar and light a candle. So I'm going to tell you how that's going to go, and then we'll just do it. There's candles and tea lights and fun glowing candles that the kids put on there. There are matches at each corner, and there are little plates there too. So if you strike a match, you can drop your match onto the little plate. And what I'm going to invite you to do is when you light something, you might have to pick it up to get it to work, but when you light something, imbue your intention, your desire for the growing light, what you want, how you want to be, what you want to have grow into that flame, so that we're all growing that, and we're going to grow it all together, and it'll be nice and big, so we'll be able to gain by each other's flames. And be gentle. It might change later, and that's okay. Just whatever has arisen for you now is fine. So what we're going to do is come up the center. Well, you're all in different places. I was going to say try coming up the center and going down the sides. If that doesn't work, just do whatever works. So as you're ready to come up, please just come up and start lighting. And we can all watch the light grow. You don't have to go in order from front to back. You can also take your match and light it from a lit candle. You don't always have to strike, so see what works best. It's okay, don't worry about it. Can be distracting to light the candles, so remember to imbue your intention as you light. If you've already lit your candle, watch the light grow. It's okay. No worry. It's okay, it'll light. So take a look at all the light, all the hopes and intentions for light in the coming year, how the more candles are lit, the more light there is, how we grow light together, not just alone. And just breathe it in. Let it brighten you, let it fill you, so that as we move out through the darkness that's still going to be here, we have more light, we have more capacity to move through the darkness stronger, more anchored, more in touch with a light that is always there, just hard to access sometimes. So we have to help each other. So our closing song is Weaving Darkness into Light by Debbie Nargi-Brown. Please rise in body or spirit. All right, another layer song, but you don't have to learn them all. We're going to go through them. Let's see, let's do. First part. You can weave the darkness in and turn it into something beautiful. You can weave the darkness in and turn it into something beautiful. You can weave the darkness in and turn it into something beautiful. Next part, which the one that Doug's going to hold down when we get there. Stars shine bright in the darkness, in the light. Stars Stars shine bright in the darkness, in the light. Stars shine bright in the darkness, in the light. Third layer. We are weaving, we are believing, we are weaving darkness into light. We are weaving, we are believing, we are weaving darkness into light. We are weaving, we are believing, we are weaving darkness into light. We're going to do like we did before. I'm going to sing the first layer. When we get to the second one, Doug's going to keep going, and you can stay with him if you want that simpler part. But if you want to keep singing with me, I'm going to go on to the third layer and then back to the first. So we will eventually end on the first, but I'll let you know when we get there. You can weave the darkness in and turn it into something beautiful. You can weave the darkness in and turn it into something beautiful. Stars shine bright in the darkness, in the light. Stars shine bright in the darkness, in the light. We are weaving, we are believing, in the darkness, in the light. We are weaving, we are believing, we are weaving darkness into light. You can weave the darkness in the darkness, into something beautiful. You can weave the darkness in the darkness, something beautiful. Stars shine bright in the darkness, in the light. Stars shine bright in the darkness, in the light. We are weaving, we are believing, we are weaving darkness into light. We are weaving, we are believing, we are weaving darkness into light. You can weave the darkness in and turn it into something beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. In this closing prayer, you'll have a chance to name out loud those that you wish to send more light to. Holy ones of all ages, comfort those who are without comfort this night. Give ease to troubled hearts. Restore hope to those that are without hope, and give them the lasting blessing of peace. As winter deepens and the daylight slowly begins to grow again, we call upon the spinner of the seasons to bring the illumination of winter's gift to all souls, especially to those we now name. Henry, Mom and Dad, O'Shea, may the cold winds and gentle rains of winter bring clarity and nourishment to all who are heavy burdened. We give thanks for the wise qualities of the evergreen trees that we have around here that have stood by us. May you show us how our own hearts can be evergreen and growing through winters of doubt and darkness. May it be so. Please join us in our chalice extinguishing words. We extinguish our flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, the fire of commitment, or the power of transformation. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again. We have one more song, but it's a simple one. And you can stay seated. It's by Maggie Clifford. It's called When You Let Your Light Shine. I think when you let your light shine through your whole being, everything is light, everything is light, everything is light. And we'll stick another word in for light. So let's see here. When you let your light shine through your whole being, everything is light, everything is light, everything is light. When you let your light shine through your whole being, everything is light, everything is light, everything is light. Love. When you let your love shine through your whole being, everything is love, everything is love, everything is love. Joy. When you let your joy shine through your whole being, everything is joy, everything is joy, everything is joy. Hope. When you let your hope shine through your whole being, everything is hope, everything is hope, everything is hope. Light. When you let your light shine through your whole being, everything is light, everything is light, everything